You running? All right, everybody, welcome back. Tom's back again for Kult with Athena with another blade review for you. Today, Albion Huskarl sword. This is a Viking sword. Beautiful Viking sword we have here. Holy cow, can't believe this thing is even in my hand right now. So we obviously have Albion's beautiful logo stamped in to the blade. We have a leather-wrapped grip. Kind of their light brown leather-wrapped grip. And you'll see the way they fold over the leather. It's literally seamless. Absolutely seamless here. Beautiful. We have a triple-lobed pommel here. And we'll see this wire that they inlaid around it. Absolutely incredible. Wow. All right, so what does Huskarl actually translate to? That might not be the proper pronunciation, but that's the name of the blade. So we're going to go with it. It actually literally translates to houseman. So this is actually a professional warrior's blade that we are looking at here. So if you're a professional combatant that fought for a jarl, you had the best quality as far as armor and as far as weaponry, because you're fighting for him, and you were fighting historically, at least for the way it's described for this blade, you would fight until you died, basically. So fought for your land, fought for your family. Got a pretty badass sword out of it too. So let's take some close-up looks at it. I keep staring at it, so I want you guys to see it too. All right, so we'll notice the handle. You got that full Viking-style handle here, kind of like a staple on both sides. We'll notice that right here on the pinky side of the hand, we'll notice that the hand can actually rest in there. There's a lot of debate on how to hold a Viking sword properly. I'm not really too worried about the debate of you running. All right, everybody, welcome back. Tom's back again for Kult with Athena with another blade review for you. Today, Albion Huskarl sword. This is a Viking sword. Beautiful Viking sword we have here. Holy cow, can't believe this thing is even in my hand right now. So we obviously have Albion's beautiful logo stamped in to the blade. We have a leather-wrapped grip. Kind of their light brown leather-wrapped grip. And you'll see the way they fold over the leather. It's literally seamless. Absolutely seamless here. Beautiful. We have a triple-lobed pommel here. And we'll see this wire that they inlaid around it. Absolutely incredible. Overall length on the Albion Huskarl Viking sword, we have a 36 7/8 inch overall length from the very tip to all the way down to where the end of the sword is and the lobes. Blade length itself, right before the guard, all the way to the tip, is 30 7/8 inches. So those of you who've seen the St. Maurice Albion sword, you'll know how freaking big that one is. So when we take a look at it, I just can't drop this because it's very expensive. You'll see that it's right at my hip bone, at the ball and socket. The St. Maurice sword is actually at my waistline, so you're looking at like 6 to 8 inches longer of that blade. So this is a lot more maneuverable. I was saying before on the grip, you'll notice if you are not familiar with a style of handle like this, that the meat of the hand on the pinky side actually rests on there. There's a lot of debate on how you hold a Viking sword or like a Norman type of sword of this grip. I'm not really too worried about the debate of it. It's whatever you find comfortable, and most importantly, if you're doing cut testing, your safety. But for me personally, this actually locks in, the 90 degrees between the actual weapon and the forearm. So when you are cutting in close quarters, it actually keeps everything together. You're not going to get this wrist break. I know you can go handshake grip to where this is here. You're not going to get this wrist break per se with it. I don't find this to be comfortable. I'm not used to it personally. So if you're more into like saber fighting, that's great. For me personally, I'd rather keep it where everything is secured, especially if you're using a shield. All the striking is going to be simple anyway. If you're coming out to here into thrusting, all the striking is going to be simple anyway. So why why make it more complicated, right? You know, admire the blade and use, you know, keep everything simple. So let's do some close-ups now. This one I'm really excited about, if you couldn't tell. Tip is nice and pointy. So Albion does a really good job with the actual coating on these. You'll see a little bit of oil has been taken off, that's why it's so shiny, but they would consider this a satin finish. And the good thing about it being a satin finish and not like a high mirror polish, how some katanas will be, is because if you need to take any excess oil off of it or any kind of like light corrosion, let's say you got moisture on the blade, it just happens with high carbon steel, it blends in a lot better. So if you have like the abrasion pads that we have, the rust pad set that's available at Kult of Athena for blade maintenance, you would actually just wipe that right off and then it looks pretty much brand new. Steel quality, if you don't know already, that is for Albion, 6150 high carbon steel, same steel that Arms and Armor uses as well. Very, very high quality steel. I actually had a Kingmaker sword, the Albion Kingmaker, for a while, and I was hacking through some branches with it. Not supposed to do that, but you know, it's my investment, so I was able to do that and you know, play the mad scientist role in it. So, you know, I was hacking with it. There's no chipping in the blade, and I'm not saying you do this with, you know, almost a $2,000 sword, but you know, I'm saying that the quality is there on Albion blades. The handle, let's see the handle again. We have the light brown leather here. This comes in a different assortment of colors that Albion offers. They have oxblood, a lighter red. I think they even have blue. I know they have green, but you have to special order it too. And the core of this is birchwood, which when I had my Kingmaker or any Albion that I've picked up personally, I've never picked it up and had it go like creaking or anything like that, or to where it's not secure. They do a really good job on their blades. Going? All right, so something I want to mention for all Albion blades is you can actually, at Kult of Athena that is, if you're looking to purchase this blade, you can actually put a 25% down payment to lock in your order with Albion. Now, it usually takes about 6 to 8 months to get an Albion blade done. Why? Because most of the time they don't have these in stock because they're made to order, because they're literally like a custom blade. They're absolutely beautiful. All right, so for Albion blades, if you're looking to purchase this Albion blade and put the investment in, you can do a 25% down payment on the blade while it's being made. Now, why would you need to do that, right? Well, all Albion blades are custom made and made to order. So these take about 6 to 8 months to produce per blade because they don't have a whole lot of stock around with these because of how much high quality craftsmanship goes into them. So if you're looking to do that, I made it super easy for you. Click the link below, it'll go directly to this blade, and from now on, all the other reviews that we're doing on blades, armor, clothing, and all that are gonna have a direct link to go right to that item, make it super easy if you're looking to purchase. So we're gonna do a few more up and down close-ups of this Albion sword, and in the meantime, if you like this blade, go ahead and check it out on the Kult of Athena page. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I hope to talk to you guys soon.